NATO's risk of being dragged into a more direct confrontation with Russia has surged, as Moscow now links Poland to an alleged plot to assassinate a senior Russian general, dramatically raising political stakes. Russian investigators allege that Polish special services worked with Ukraine to help recruit the suspected gunman, framing the attempt as a joint Western-backed operation on Russian soil. Russia's FSB security service says the attacker, Lyubomir Korba, is a Ukrainian-born Russian citizen accused of shooting GRU Deputy Chief General Vladimir Alexeyev. Korba was allegedly tracked down and detained in the United Arab Emirates, then extradited to Moscow with cooperation from Emirati authorities. Moscow further claims that Polish intelligence used Korba's son, who reportedly holds Polish citizenship, to help Ukraine's SBU security service recruit him into the plot. According to the Russian version, Ukraine's SBU allegedly offered Korba around $30,000 to assassinate the GRU deputy chief in Moscow. Ukrainian officials have categorically denied any role, saying Kiev had nothing to do with the attack and calling the claims a propaganda fabrication.
In August 2025, the SBU recruited and sent me to Moscow to spy on places and people whose details they sent me over the phone. They paid me $2,000 a month for each assignment. In December, I received instructions to take out GRU General Alexeyev. I was promised $30,000 for this job. After the assassination attempt, I was instructed to go to the airport, board a flight to Dubai, where I had an onward ticket to Romania. From there, I was supposed to travel to Kiev to meet a general and his team who gave me my assignments.
Russian investigators allege that Korba trained with firearms in Kiev before being sent on his mission, suggesting months of preparation. FSB claim Korba then entered Russia via a circuitous route through Moldova and Georgia, presumably to complicate tracking. Inside Russia, a man identified as Viktor Vazin allegedly provided him with housing, cash, and local logistics. Russian officials have labeled Vazin a Navalny-aligned activist and claim he was terrorist-motivated, tying the plot to internal opposition networks. A female suspect is said to have rented a flat in General Alexeyev's building, giving Korba discreet hallway access and a place to wait. Authorities say this woman later fled to Ukraine after the attack, avoiding arrest. State media have folded the case into a broader narrative, citing previous bombings and assassinations they attribute to Ukrainian special services. President Volodymyr Zelensky himself recently mentioned that new SBU combat operations were approved, a remark Russia is now using to bolster its accusations. On the 6th of February, Korba is alleged to have ambushed General Vladimir Alexeyev in the stairwell of the general's Moscow apartment building. Investigators say he opened fire with a silenced handgun at very close range indoors, reportedly discharging 4 rounds in quick succession. The general was said to have been hit in the arm, leg, and chest, yet survived as the attacker fled the scene. Russian authorities say they reconstructed the sequence of events using security camera footage and multiple witness statements from the building. The FSB claims that a female accomplice rented a nearby flat specifically to give Korba clean hallway access and an escape route. Another alleged helper is accused of arranging temporary housing, delivering money, and handling day-to-day logistics inside Moscow. The assassination attempt comes just as the United States is pushing to get a basic peace framework between Ukraine and Russia agreed by March. President Zelensky has told reporters that the Americans want to do everything by June, suggesting Washington hopes to lock in a deal before the summer despite these rising tensions.